Okay, ready? Start whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
It's already recording.
You ready?
It's going.
Okay, let me find a good spot. Ready? You want me to start first?
Sure.
Hi, everybody. No, that's stupid. That's dumb.
I don't know why you stopped it. You should have just kept going.
I just want to ask you, is it weird of me? Because I was watching Toy Story 3 the other night.
You're watching Toy Story? Oh, I was watching Toy Story 3 with you.
Are we strange?
Because we don't have kids and we're watching Toy Story?
I actually think that the Toy
I like it!
I love Toy Story.
I like
Toy Story 3. Toy Story rocks, man.
And the first one and the second one, too.
Toy Story
My
3.
question is, do you think there's going to be a fourth one? Because remember he gave all his toys to the little girl. What was the little girl's name? Like Bonnie or something?
Yeah, I think there will be a Toy Story 4. And there obviously is going to be another Fast and the Furious. Because for all you guys that have already seen it, you know, there is going to be a set.
You saw the end.
You saw. If you stayed for... She always
If you haven't seen...
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious 6 yet, you will understand what we're talking about when you see it.
You need to go see Fast and the Furious, man. Even if you got to pop tags and hit it up when it hits $1. Just
go during the daytime, get a matinee.
Or a matinee. But the thing about dollar...
Or what's ours? Ours is like Tuesday, where it's like all day matinee.
Yeah, but the one thing you have to learn about the dollar movie is that, yes, it's $1.
But the candies are like
$5. You still end up spending 20-something bucks if you buy a hot dog and nachos and all that stuff. So if you're gonna go just for $1, just pay for.
Take your girlfriend, put some candy in her purse.
I'm not saying that. You heard that out of her mouth. To me, that's pirating, man. That's some pirating stuff.
Really? Because you were the one that said, "Let's take Subway in your purse."
I would never do that. Not after that video you just showed me. Where'd you find that video on Subway and that mouse was inside the...
It was on Facebook. There is a clip on the internet somewhere. I'm sure it's probably on YouTube of... Oh, wow. We're bashing Subway real bad. But, I mean, hell.
No, you know what? But it can't be every Subway. But that Subway had a mouse.
Okay, so there is this video. It wasn't a mouse. This thing was like a
rat.
full-on fledged rat.
It was a rat.
Body was like this big, tail like this long.
I think you're exaggerating a little.
God, go watch the video. Homeboy is just like munching on some leftovers inside like the little bucket thing with all the like vegetables. It is disgusting. You had to go find it on YouTube.
What is it under?
I don't know. I'm sure you'll find it
it's
like
one,
rat
It's
Subway.
one random Subway, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That could happen at any restaurant, you know? It just
My sister, Penny, there was one time we went to a restaurant.
One time at band camp?
I was going to finish that, but never mind.
Anyway. Go ahead.
We were at a restaurant, and she had, like, the curly Q fries. And there was, like, where the top of the Q was, there was, like, a dead fly, like, cooked into her french fry.
Awesome.
That was gross.
Did y'all take a picture of it?
No.
Did you see
it was years ago, like, before, like, cameras on phones were popular. And
for you guys...
But it was pretty gross, though. Having a fly, like, fried into her french fries.
That is pretty disgusting.
Sorry, I cut you off. Keep talking. You're about to say something. I cut you off.
Huh?
I said you're about to say something. I cut you off.
No, it's all good.
Sorry.
It's the Rikkie Show. That's what we're gonna name the show. It's the Rikkie Show.
Yeah, we still need to name people.
We haven't.
A lot of people suggested I Love Rikkie, but that kind of reminds me of the I Love Jenny.
Or an I Love Lucy.
I Love Lucy also. So I was like, I probably would have gone with it if the I Love Jenny show wasn't out. So I don't know. A lot of people said that AB loves Rikkie, but then that kind of reminds me of Ice Loves Coco. So I was kind of like, Somebody said something about, like, neighbors, which I thought that was kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Neighbors?
Well, I mean, like, something to do, something to do with neighbors.
Okay, we don't even know our neighbors here. We're still trying to figure out what the lady on this side, they don't know what direction I'm pointing in. I want to know.
You said the lady. There's only one lady and a man that way.
Well, now you just ripped off the dude.
No, because you're ripping off the lady.
By the way, when I go to
what
Dairy,
if she watches she knows who you are. What if she
when
sees
I go to Dairy
she's
Queen,
like,
what I want to know is
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I'm talking about Dairy Queen. I'm going a little ADD here. Is they have a sandwich named the Dude? Now, I would, as a grown ass man, I wouldn't go up to the counter and say, can you give me a dude?
I want the dude.
I want the dude. Or give me the dude. I actually like that sandwich, but I'll say the number 3 or the number 4, whatever number it is.
That's what I always do. When I go to like McDonald's, I'm like, give me the double quarter pounder. No, I say the number. Give me the number 3.
You know, for some reason, McDonald's has a way of
It's so bad for you, but there's nothing about them. You're just like, I want a McDonald's burger.
I never got to eat those pesces. That was such a cool.
You really just did that.
Pesce. Yeah,
don't do that.
I get down, man. I get down. That's it. Want to dance with me? Want to dance? That's what I did to Rikkie. Do the preppy.
That was the real reason why I blew him off that night.
She did not blow me off. I got her with a Michael Jackson. They were playing.
Yeah, there was me and a girlfriend of mine.
Pretty young thing. Okay, go ahead. Tell your story.
I don't want to talk over your singing. Your voice is so beautiful, babe. I don't want to disturb it.
You know what I actually do is I make up songs for her.
Wait, have you still got to finish my story?
I know, but okay.
So the night that we had met. But after he came and tried to introduce himself, and I was like, hi. Later, me and my girlfriend that I was there with, my friend Erin, we were at the bar getting another drink, and there's a Michael Jackson song, and I'm sitting there kind of singing, and I'm bobbing my head, and he's on the opposite end of the bar, and he's making fun of me, like he's mocking me. And I looked at my friend Erin, and I was like, check this dude out, and she started laughing, and that's when he was like, come here, and I was like, aw, and she was like, just go over there. Well, because he was also hanging out with a bunch of guys that we knew. And that was kind of his way in, was he asked his friends, who's that girl, somebody introduced me. So his friend came up.
That's what's up.
His friend came up and was like, hey, have you been, blah, blah. And that's when he popped his head in and said hi.
But when I do dance, I do.
That's why he plays bass.
That's why I play the bass. Don't ask me to dance, man.
He's not
He's
not a backup dancer.
I'm that guy that just leans against the wall and just... If you're going to put your kids to watch things, make sure they don't watch Spectrum Man. Because if that does rerun, just make sure they watch cool shows like, Animal Planet and National Geographic and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all we ever watch is National Geographic and Animal Planet and Bizarre Foods. I'm a big fan of Anthony Bourdain also. I'm a fan of all the tattoo shows except for one. I like the disaster, like the nightmare tattoo. Oh, the nightmare tattoo's wonderful. I like the stories. Cool. That's super cool.
I always like seeing like all the screwed up tattoos going in there and they come out and they got like these.
But there's one tattoo show
that has nothing to do with tattoos. They don't even
tattoo. They never tattoo.
It's all drama. There's no tattooing. It's all drama.
Just drama all the time. All the time.
I think that's what it's supposed to be about, is like the drama inside the tattoo, rather than, oh, look at the artwork. It's more of let's see the behind the scenes, the drama. It
shouldn't be a tattoo show if they're not going to tattoo.
That's true.
They're just people hanging out in a tattoo shop causing trouble with each other. That's it. Drama. I never seen nobody tattooing. Not one tattoo. You know what I'm saying? But those are great shows. You know what I'm saying? I was watching. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was also watching Karate Kid. I've seen all the. That Ralph Macchio was he played a little kid, but he was already like 30 or so. I mean, he was already an older kid when he played.
Couldn't have been 30.
He was old.
Couldn't have been 30.
Go research it. Go research it. He was old. He has some kind of disorder. He has a disorder that has kept him looking. It's like, look at Gary Coleman.
That's different.
That's not different. Look at Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman's like short, little, young. Okay,
you can be tall.
Ralph Macchio's not 4 foot.
Well, you can be. There's certain. He's stricken by a certain disease. Look, I've looked this up. I know this for a fact because these are.
You gotta Google that.
You have to Google it, but it's a fact. That Ralph Macchio. But I was watching the one.
My eyebrow keep itching.
Don't rub it too much. It'll wipe off anyway.
I know.
She says, "You notice anything different?" Yes, like half your eyebrows missing. He
says when I don't like fill in my eyebrows that I only have like this much hair. I'm like, no, I don't. Like my hair comes all the way down here. I have hair down here. That's not just a line. That's not just makeup. That's actual strands of hair all the way down here.
I'm gonna tell you, I'll remember that. I haven't shown you that skit, the one that our friend Meme always talks about Mace when he's talking to different girls.
Y'all showed me.
Oh, you showed you hello. He's on the phone.
Girl,
and he
says,
"Girl, I just said that to make you mad. I just said that to make you mad."
I know.
Anyway, so we're watching this show, Mermaids, and I noticed that when I asked,
the Mermaid Show.
Yeah, the Mermaid Show. And
do you believe in mermaids? Some people are like, "Oh, that's just stupid. That's a hoax," and everybody else is like, "Ha, I knew it."
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. You know what's gonna be funny though is when they do find Bigfoot, it's gonna be a couple of dudes, and they're just gonna shoot him.
They're gonna shoot it.
They're gonna kill it, and then we're not gonna ever know why Bigfoot, or even if he knew how to talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's amazing the discoveries that are being discovered throughout the world. I mean, there's a lot of things we don't know about. They just recently found a tribe that was somewhere that they didn't even know existed. They weren't even going to figure out how to tell these guys. They were throwing spears at the airplane. I mean, they didn't know what the airplane was. You know what I'm saying? They had never seen an airplane, and nobody had ever passed it.
Throughout all the years of flying planes, how has there not been one single plane to fly over that?
Because planes fly certain routes. They don't fly all over the jungle.
Why did this plane go there?
It was probably on some kind of expedition or something, looking for new tribes. Or like even a new tarantula. There's actually one that's called the red hair flame. I think it's the red hair flame tarantula, if I'm not wrong. And they barely discovered it like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Did you know that blue eyes barely existed over the last 500 years?
You told me that.
Before that, blue eyes didn't exist.
I wish purple eyes would have evolved more.
Yeah, Liz Taylor had violet colored eyes.
No, I'm saying like it'd been pretty if like it.
Yeah, it would have been beautiful.
I want purple eyes.
I don't want you to have purple eyes.
Why?
Because.
Because why?
I don't want you to. Why would I want you to have purple eyes?
Because I like purple.
I love the color purple.
There
It's my favorite color. But I don't want to see my girl with purple eyes, man.
Why not? Her eyes are really pretty.
Yes, but your eyes with green and purple will not make purple. It'll make blurple.
What are you talking about? Green with purple. 86 my green, just purple like hers. I don't want to like mix green with.
Well, the only
purple.
way you can get purple eyes is if you buy purple contact lenses, and then I think you can look goth.
Not with purple.
And then you start listening to Evanescence.
That's not really goth music.
It isn't. Okay. I don't know what goth music is, but I respect every type of music. You know, talking about music, we were watching Taylor Swift the other night. Taylor Swift, what was it called? Dreams?
No, some Journey to Fearless or...
Yeah, Journey to Fearless. Something, I don't know. Journey to Fearless. And
I like Taylor Swift's music, but I hate watching her perform.
Don't use the word hate because that's a heavy word.
Okay, I don't like to watch her perform. She's sitting there and she's like head banging. And I'm like, you're a white country girl with an acoustic guitar. What are you doing? Like, calm down.
She can say that she's half white, so she can say that.
I'm half white.
Yeah, she's half white, half Mexicana. A lot of people have been asking that.
Yes.
You know, and she's half white, half Mexicana, so she can say.
My daddy's the white one.
Yeah, yeah.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Some girl had said something in the comment on the last video that I wasn't classy enough because I was playing with my hair and that I was doing duck lips throughout the whole video.
What is duck lips? Is this one?
I just want to say thank you for thinking that my lips are too good to be true. Because Mama, these are not duck lips. I just have naturally full lips. This is part of the
Okay, if you were to do duck lips, how would you do?
These are my natural.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing
natural.
them out.
She's not pushing them out. That's just the way. Chest, big lips. Okay. So how if you were to duck lip, how would you look? Get up close and do a duck lip. Do a duck lip closer.
I'm right here.
No, you're too far.
You can see them right
here.
No,
you can't.
This would be duck lips.
Isn't it gonna be funny that these people that did duck lips or kids are gonna be seeing this years later?
This would me be doing duck lips, lady, not this.
Yeah, that's just.
These are my natural full lips, so thank you for thinking my lips are too good or too perfect to be true. But Mama, they are. I'm sorry.
And she was talking about that you were messing with your hair. No.
Yes, and I was flipping my hair back and forth up and down. Wait, it's a habit. I do that all the time.
She has ADD. She does.
Okay, well that has nothing to do with ADD. The fact that I'm flipping my hair. No. It's just a habit that I do that.
I'm talking, and then you're like, all of a sudden you're over
here.
Yes,
I do have. I do have ADD. But I'm saying I'm me flipping my hair.
I tell her to watch TV with me, to watch a TV program with me, and what she does is she's flipping, shopping for. Looking through shoes and looking at dresses. And
I'm playing games. I'm playing like bubble shoes. Oh my God.
And she's watching the movie at the same time, man. Who does that? Rikkie. She does that.
That's called multitasking. That right there is some talent, baby. That is talent.
That is talent, baby. That's right. I wish you would watch something. The only thing you watch is... I'm not even going to bring it up, man.
What do I watch?
When we go to the movies, hello, you pay attention to that. You're there with your little 3D glasses on, like all happy and stuff.
Anyways.
You know what? But that's a cool experience, man. I mean, the 3D glasses. I mean, that's like a highlight for me. I love watching movies. By the way, we haven't seen The Hangover yet.
Hangover 3, I want to see it. We're planning on seeing it.
We're planning on seeing it because the critics are always wrong, man. Critics
are always so hard on comedies. Like on Flickster, if you go on Flickster, it says that the critics rated it like a 22%, but then the viewers gave it an 88. I just think critics are too hard. They always give, like, the good movies, okay, they'll give them, like, a 70, 80, 90 something. But they're always so hard on comedies. Like, it's supposed to be funny. Lighten up. Enjoy the damn movie.
Yeah, there's different
types. Did you laugh? Really good.
There's different...
Like, don't go in there expecting to, like, cry and there to be, like, action and bombs blowing and crazy stuff happening in a comedy. Come on now, people. Just saying. Lighten down. Lighten up. Pipe down.
Well, we're talking about movies. The one movie I do want to see is I want to see also Earth, and I'm real proud of Will Smith and his son.
Yeah.
I'm real proud of him and his son. I mean, watching the Karate Kid because that's the one I wanted to see, and it actually came out. It it was actually out on TV, and I watched it, and it's just. I mean, you can tell he had to actually train to actually do everything that he did.
He did a good job.
He did a great job.
Talking about Jaden Smith.
Yeah, Jaden Smith. I mean, he's a great actor, and I mean, him and his dad together in the movie. I mean, I would give anything to work on a project with one of my kids. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to work side by side. And one of my sons is producing, and he's living out in Austin. And I hope one day that we'll be able father and son to produce something together, you know what I'm saying, and make a beat together, make something successful, so make something. It'd be super cool, and that's one of my dreams. Some of my other kids are following different paths, they're following, but they're all seem to be following artistic things that are connected to art. Either they draw good, they're great artists, or they're already into stop film animation. My son Gianni's into stop film animation, and he's actually now got a website. Not
so much anymore, but
but now he's got a website.
He records himself like playing video games. And he puts it on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, and people follow him, and the more followers he says supposedly that YouTube pays them money. So that's pretty cool. So he's good for him. I'm real happy for him, and was actually able to spend some time with him. He's incredibly tall.
Didn't get that from you.
He didn't get that from me. You know what I'm saying? But he sure has
my boy's only like 5'4", 5'5".
I'm like 5'5", but I mean he's like 5'10". He's huge, man. And my son Savani is about the same height also.
I don't think Savani's that tall.
He might be about 5'8",
short,
maybe 5'8".
No, I'm 5'8", so Savani's shorter than me.
Yeah, he might be, Savani's but he looks tall though to me. I mean, maybe because I'm short, I see everybody tall. I don't see you tall though. Because
I'm 5'8".
When they were handing out memos for brain installments and stuff like that, for some reason I didn't get the memo.
You didn't get the memo
I didn't get the memo that I was short and that I should be with short girls. You know what I'm saying? I see Rikkie and
Even still, with me being 5'8", I still wear like 5'6" inch heels, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, for some reason it just doesn't click with me that I'm the short guy next to.
You just like long legs. You like tall girls. You like long legs.
I like tall girls. I'm not gonna sit
here.
Mama's
got him.
Can you take over for a second while I go get my water? Get a little drink? It's your show. Right now, something might happen. Like maybe you might see some heads in the background or some red eyes in the dark spots. Look at the dark spots. I will go over here.
Are you changing your shirt?
What's that?
You're changing your shirt, aren't you, to a black shirt?
I'm not changing my shirt. I went to go get some water, man.
I thought you were gonna change.
I'm gonna change.
I thought you were gonna try to do the floating head thing that you were laughing at.
No, it was cool. I'm gonna do it one day because you can sit back right here, and if I'm wearing all black, it looks like my head is floating. I'm gonna do the floating head act on my next the next video. No, I just wanted to get a little bit of water. This is a talk show. It doesn't say Johnny Carson or anything on it. It's just got the tag still on the bottom that Rikkie loves to leave. She loves
Where did I get that?
She loves to let our guests know how much she pays for the glasses that she gets.
75 cents.
75 cents?
75 cents, baby.
It's a good cup, man.
It's a big old cup.
I drink a lot of water, man. That's, and people, and I want to clarify that. A lot of people, tell us the secret. How did you lose 43 pounds? How did you do this? There is no secret, man.
And I was gonna do the line.
What line are you gonna use?
From the movie. How do you keep a slim and trim figure? Every girl wants to know.
I eat pizza. And
I eat medium pizzas all by myself with extra pepperoni. That's important. And I drink Cokes, scarf Doritos, and never exercise.
Wow, she knows the lines from the movie. I don't even know that. The only line I know is "Queremos bailar. We want to dance." That's the only thing kind of. I love Instagram. It's something cool when you don't have anything to do, just to go through the pictures.
I like to
you
spend my ADD time on there.
Yeah, well, the cool thing about Instagram and about Facebook and everything.
Come follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, you can come follow us. You can. Follow,
I'll post it down here.
Yeah, she'll post it where you can follow me and where you can follow Rikkie. We love, we follow back. We follow back, and we follow back everybody that on Instagram. I follow back everybody on Instagram, and most of the people follow me back, and it's cool because I get we're sharing each other's lives together. It's pretty cool because it's like, oh, cool, they had a party today, and they look like they had a lot of fun, and
like looking at people's kids.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I like looking at nails and makeup. Girl problem. # girl problems.
They're not. It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
He's always making fun of me. He's like, "You're still looking at nails." Or when I get my nails done, he's like, "Why did you do that?" I'm like, "Because it's cool."
Okay, what I don't understand. Hold on.
Even Suzette's like, "Oh, your nails are cool." I'm like, "See, well, they're not done right
okay.
now."
What I don't understand. Okay, check it out. The girl started this new fashion thing, painting one nail different. That's 1 month.
You make it glittery too, or you'll put like a little
glittery, whatever.
on
Okay, cool. So I'm OCD. Obsessive compulsive disorder, which means something has to match on me, or I have to have the same color. I don't have it real bad, but when it comes to my woman, I do. So I'm freaking out when I'm looking at her toes, man. I do the
same thing with my toes too.
Yeah, she does the same
I'll
thing.
paint like.
Okay, so cool. I'm thinking this little fad, it's gonna wear out. It's gonna go away. Does it go away? No. The next fad is paint one nail.
You're painting 2 fingers
now. You're painting 2 fingers.
That's cool.
Now the next fad is going to be what? Painting 3 fingers.
Well, if you paint 2, it kind of is like 3 are painted.
Yes. And
then painting 2, it's kind of is like you have 3.
Okay, and then you're going to go 4, and then 1 different thumb?
When you go 4, it's still kind of like the 1 being painted different.
Okay.
It's just a different finger.
What's the point?
Because it's cool, and that's what's going on.
Who started this?
I don't know, but thank you to whoever did because I like it.
You're just like Chris Rock with clear stilettos. Who thought of that? When he said that they had some big old stripper convention and said, I know, we gonna wear clear heels. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're not all clear.
Well, they're not all clear, but who started the nail?
Majority of
Does
them
any? Okay, I want to know if any of you guys know who started this nail thing. I want to get down to the bottom.
Ain't nobody gonna know that.
Somebody would know that. You'd be real surprised at the people and the things that they know, and they can find out who started the 1 nail, 2 nail thing, different color thing. Was it
just when we were little girls and we would paint every other fingernail. We'd have like pink, purple, pink, purple, pink. You know what I mean? Little kids would do that. As little girls, you would do that. Or you would have 5 different colors on your nails.
Does Cosmopolitan magazine put this out and say this is the fad? Follow it.
They do. I'm sure. There's been articles on it in magazines, because like fashion magazines, fashion articles. I'm sure they have to say that this is the hot thing for spring or whatever. I mean, it's been around since before spring. It's been around probably. The fad started hitting probably like winter. I don't know. Anyways, drinking more from.
Do you know that there's different types of tamales also? That in every country they make tamales different.
You told me about that.
Yeah. My friend,
I only like the ones that we have.
Well, the Mexicano tamales, because of course we're Mexicanos, we love those tamales. But if you go to other countries, they wrap their tamales in banana peels. We do them in corn husks.
What do you mean banana peels?
Banana leaves.
Oh,
banana
I was
leaves.
like, how do you do it in a banana?
I'm sorry, not the banana peel. Banana leaves. Okay, they wrap it in a banana leaf, and instead of like taking the meat off of the bone, they'll put the whole chicken leg in there and then cook it with a masa. So
how are you supposed to eat it?
You just eat it with a fork and you just dig the chicken leg out. And I don't understand.
But I mean, like our tamales, like
it's chopped meat. It's chopped meat.
Up like
exactly.
a hot dog.
Okay. Now, the Colombians, they have a certain tamale, but they only eat tamales during Christmas.
Like us.
Yeah, like us. But theirs, and my friend Luigi, he's Colombian. He's Colombian from blood, but raised in Venezuela. And his wife is Española, and she's raised in Venezuela also. So I don't know if it's Venezuelan or Colombian, but it's a tamal, and I forget the name of the tamal. It's about literally this big. It cover up the whole screen. It's this big. And so Luigi goes, I spend the Christmas at his house, and so he goes, we got to introduce you to. I've eaten one of my favorite foods from the Colombia is la bandeja paisa, and it's the most delicious food that you'll ever eat. It's delicious. It's like made in heaven, and it just comes down on a plate. And it's delicious, and they eat it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It doesn't matter. The bandeja paisa, it's basically white rice with some beans, with a piece of steak like meat, a tenderized piece of meat with an egg on top of it. You'll find in South America and in Central America, they put an egg in the hamburgers. They put eggs on everything, an egg on top of everything. Which is
like scrambled egg or like a sunny side up egg?
A sunny side up egg. A sunny side up egg. And it's delicious. It's a good, what do we eat over here at Denny's? Steak and eggs. Well, you put it on. I don't. Okay, you don't, but some people do eat steak and eggs.
Get a Grand
Slam. Yeah, exactly. So going back to that whole thing, he gives me the tamal. It's about this big. Luigi does.
In case you can't tell, that's about a good foot right there.
Yeah, it's about a foot long. It's about this thick. It's super thick. And I unwrap it. I start eating it. And it's good. And so I'm eating it. And it's ground beef. And then I hit some green olives. I don't mind. I like olives. That's cool. I eat it on pizza. And then I hit another section. And it's chicken. And then I hit another section. And it's pork. Like they figured out how to make a tamale.
Let's just put everything in it.
Let's just put every type of meat in it.
You know how usually ours is chicken or pork or beef or...
No, this is tamale surprise, dog. I'm serious. I was telling Luigi.
This is the grand slam of tamales.
But Luigi's pet peeve is when he was learning English, he came from Los Angeles and he moved in with me there at my house. And I had a bedroom built onto the studio, and he lived with me. And so Luigi didn't know a lick of English. He didn't understand. He was dealing with what we call maybe ebonics or body talk. So he didn't understand the concept. I would say, yo, Luigi, those boots are tight, man. He goes, no, they don't fit me tight.
They fit good.
They fit good. I said, no, Luigi. I said tight. So it confused him and frustrated him because he goes, with you guys, I had to learn how to talk street lingo. You know what I'm saying? Now he's a guy that goes, how you like those apples?
I remember when we were in Miami when you were doing the recording the album. We went to go eat at Denny's, and somebody said something about a shin, and they were talking about their leg, and he goes, wait, their what? And I was like, their shin. He goes, so what is this? And I was like, that's your chin. He goes, fucking English.
He did say that because we're the only language that does that. It's like tough. You spell it Tough, and rough is Rough. But tough, you know what I'm saying? It should maybe be with an FF. You know what I'm saying? Stuff is not spelled Stough.
Yeah.
It's spelled Stuff. So Luigi says he does not understand the concept. And if you really think about it, it's messed up. You can't, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to spell rough, tough, and stuff, all should be spelled Ough or UFF. Tough, Tuff, rough, RUFF, or RUGH, TOUGH. You know what I'm saying? So Luigi, he's an amazing person, songwriter, and he's written lyrics from Cumbia Kings all the way to Cumbia All Stars, and all the lyrics. He can give me in 5 minutes 10 different lyrics, 10 different scenarios of what a song, and he fits every accent to the word that I put. Every accent that I put and the melody, he'll make a word fit into it, And he's so brilliant and talented, and he comes up with his own sayings. Like when something's hard, he goes, or somebody's being difficult, he says something like, es más dificultoso que dos pulpos intentando de jugar dominos, which is like you're being more difficult than two octopuses trying to play dominoes. Which you can imagine too. You can't imagine two octopuses playing dominoes. They'd be knocking dominoes out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at their dominoes, which hands would they look with them? You know, it's just his imagination.
Oh, Luigi.
He has a great imagination. I love Luigi, and I want to send a shout out to Luigi and Tana Luisa. If you do see this, Luigi, I haven't seen you.
When was the last time you saw Luigi?
It's been a while, man. It's been a minute.
Since the album, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been since the last album since I've seen Luigi.
We
kind of see him
in Miami.
We kind of see him every day.
Yeah,
we see him like for every day for 30 days or 60 days, whatever it takes to make the album, and he has it up to here with us, and he goes out. I don't want to
get out of my house.
Get out of my house. Get out of my studio. I don't want to see you guys for a while, man. But in a loving way, you know what I'm saying? He loves us. We love him, but when you're making an album and you're in a cramped studio, man, it's just so much work that goes, you know, into a 3-minute song. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy. It's very, very hard. But I think we should be wrapping up this show.
How did Mr. Rogers say bye?
I don't know. I can't even remember how the ending of the Munster family went. The Munsters. Yeah,
they just play. They play like they have like on the outside of their house.
I have to make a request. Castle. This request has to go out to Chris Bettis. I want to hear Chris Bettis play the Munsters on the guitar.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. So Chris, I'm gonna call you in a little bit, and hopefully he'll do it, and he'll post it up. It's time for us to say goodbye to all our company. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our raza friends. Take care. Peace.